Hi friends, Coach Deborah Stellingwerff here from the Stellar Life Project. Can we talk about balance? Hardly a day goes by that someone doesn't say to me, I just need more balance. I just want to have more balance. Life would be better if I had more balance. If only I could get to that place where I could have balance. And here's the thing, balance isn't something you have. It's not a place that you get to. It's a practice. Let me illustrate for you with a physical analogy. So when I'm doing my yoga practice, which by the way is part of my daily practice for balance in my life, if I'm in mountain pose, it's pretty easy. Anybody, even if you've never done yoga before, can do mountain pose. Just like in life, when we're standing still, balance is easy. But here's the thing, when we shift to a balancing pose, like tree pose in our yoga, it gets a little more challenging. There's a whole different kind of balance and core strength required of me to hold this pose, and change the arm movements and doing all of those things without falling off balance. Or I might want to shift into what's called extended leg balance, which requires yet another kind of balance of me. And the whole reason that I can do any of these poses and a whole bunch more is that I have cultivated my core strength, both in my yoga practice and in my other fitness. And it's the same with having balance in our lives. It's easy to be balanced when you're standing still, but let's face it, most of us aren't standing still most of the time. And so balance looks different every day. What's required of us looks different every day. And here's the secret to creating the feeling of balance that you desire so that you don't feel like off balance and blown hither and thither by the events of life, is to cultivate what I call mental fitness, to be grounded and centered, and doing that will help you to have that experience of balance that you're craving. And one of the reasons you're craving it, my friends, is because it is your natural state and you can achieve it. It requires some effort on your part though. So just like in order for me to do the yoga poses or the balancing poses, I have to have core strength. You need to have mental strength or mental fitness in order to experience balance in your life. And there are a number of things that you can do to create a stronger sense of mental fitness in your life. One of them is a daily yoga practice. Another is meditation. Now you might be thinking, oh, meditation's not for me. Well, trust me, you don't have to do a lot of meditation in order to experience the benefits of it. When I first started meditating, I started with 1 minute a day because that's all I could handle. This is kind of like if I was going to run a marathon today, which I wouldn't, by the way. I don't understand why people run. Joking aside, I do understand. I just don't. It's not my favorite thing. But if I was going to run a marathon today, I wouldn't start with the marathon. I would start with 100 meters maybe, right? And build myself up and build that strength. So it's the same with building a balance practice. I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you that there are no quick fixes for balance, but here's the truth. You have to do the work. If you want to do tree pose and extended leg pose, you've got to build your flexibility and you've got to build your strength. If you want to have balance in your life, you have got to build the mental resilience and the mental fitness required to experience the balance so you can handle the challenges that life throws at you. Because today, what is balance is going to be different than what it was last week or yesterday or next week. And so we want to have that core strength in our mind in order to feel the balance. And there's a few things you can do. As I mentioned, one of them is yoga, another is meditation. Boundary setting is a big one that requires you to flex some muscles. Boundary setting for creating balance is almost the equivalent of the day of weight training, right? And so you want to be able to create clear boundaries for yourself. It'll help you to experience the balance that you're craving. All right, so those are 3 things: yoga, meditation, balance. A couple more things you can do. Any kind of mindfulness, psychosensory techniques, I teach a lot of them in my programs. Getting out in nature on a regular basis. Breathing, okay? You have access to breath work anytime, anywhere, because you breathe without being aware of it. If you were just to shift your attention to being aware of your breath, 3 to 4 deep breaths is all it takes to completely reset your parasympathetic nervous system. So why wouldn't you use that? That's part of building your core strength for balance, is by taking some deep breaths. Okay, so if you would like some help creating a sustainable balance practice, I've got a couple of options for you. One is I have created a free 5-session balance bootcamp that you can do at your own pace. I'm going to put the link for you to register that in the comment section below, so you can check that out. If you want something customized specifically for you, you can reach out and we can talk about what it would look like for us to work together to create a sustainable balance practice for you. That doesn't mean you have to give up your success. It doesn't mean you have to have anything less than optimal success. In fact, when you create a real solid balance practice in your life, you can have balance and optimal success. Because right now, you being off balance is actually preventing you from experiencing all the happiness and success and possibility that is available to you when you have that core mental strength to help you be resilient and to keep you on balance no matter what life is putting your way. All right, that is all for today. I hope you will choose balance because there's so much available for you from that space. Make today stellar. See you soon.